Good day, doctor. I'm Teoh, and now I would like to present about the authentication of halal meat product via HPLC-based lipid profiling. Halal authentication is crucial for Muslim consumer. The processed meat products like meatball and sausage are at high risk of adulteration because pork is cheaper than beef or chicken. A traditional PCR method have limitation because DNA degrades during the processing. HPLC-based liquid profiling offers a more stable and reliable alternative for detection. For sample selection, 5 sample categories were selected, which are halal reference of 100% beef meatball and chicken sausage, non-halal reference of 100 pork meatball, adulterated beef pork mixture at 5, 10, 20 and 50% pork, and commercial halal label product from the market to validate the real-world application. Why HPLC is selected is because it allows direct analysis of intact TAG without derivation. It has good reproducibility and can detect adulteration as low as 0.5%. Most importantly, it works well for processed food because lipids remain stable during thermal processing, unlike DNA. HPLC separate compounds based on their interaction with stationary and mobile phase. Different compounds have different affinities, giving different detention time. The process involves sample injection, column separation, detection, and chromatogram generation. Retention time identifies compound, while peak area quantifies concentration. Each animal fat has unique TAG species based on fatty acid composition. Pork fat contains specific combinations like PPL and PPO, while beef has different TAG profile. After HPLC, chemometric analysis interprets the complex data, reducing dimensionality and identifying patterns that differentiate halal from non-halal sample. Now I will share about the experimental procedure. At first is the lipid extraction. We homogenize 25 grams of sample, take 5 grams, add chloroform methanol mixture, shake for 15 minutes, filter, add an HCl solution, collect the lipid phase and dry. Second, we evaporate it by remove solvent at 40 degrees Celsius using rotary evaporator. Then, dry under the nitrogen and store at -20 degrees Celsius. Next is the reconstitution step. It dissolves extracted lipid in hexane and filter before HPLC injection. The HPLC condition include column temperature at 35 degrees Celsius, flow rate of 1 ml per minute, injection volume of 20 ml, and 40-minute analysis time. We compare the chromatographic profile with standard, identify TAG peak by retention time, and use chemometric analysis. For quantification, we use peak area ratio of specific TAG markers and develop calibration curve with non-pork percentage. However, there are some limitations for this HPLC method, which include the expensive instrumentation, need for trained personnel, and difficulty differentiating pork from other animal fats by visual comparison alone. In conclusion, HPLC-based lipid profiling is effective for halal authentication, especially for processed meat. It provides stable, sensitive, and reproducible results applicable to real-world market surveillance to protect consumer rights and ensure religious compliance. Here are the references that used for this study. That's all from me. Thank you.